once again. I'm torn into pieces. All right. How's everyone doing?
I thought you were the one.
How's everyone's weeks?
That's going good. How's everybody else doing?
I'm excellent. I went thrifting in Brooklyn and I got so much velvet.
Oh my God, that
I'm
sounds
celebrating
amazing.
all of my velvet by wearing one of my velvet today.
Velvety.
Well, very elegant and perfectly on brand for
Trying my best, you know. I try to dress really well and then realize everyone can only see me from like the top of my shoulders up.
No, my life hack is I wear a cute shirt and then sweatpants.
Yep, that's about correct. That's my Twitch life every Tuesday and Wednesday. It's like,
or sometimes on Zoom calls, no pants. Because no one knows.
Yeah. Gives me
That's
confidence, frankly, to not wear pants.
Honestly, it's like they never know.
Yeah.
Hello, Balor. Cool. Well, I guess let's do a little bit of a recap of the last two sessions.
Rad.
I'm gonna pick on someone to do it for me because I want someone to do it for me, fix it for me, and that's gonna be Rachel.
Wait, what am I doing?
Recapping the last two sessions.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's gonna be great. I'm nailing it. So we fought some giant spiders and some other nasty dudes, kicked their asses, and now I believe we are frozen in place, able to hear one another's thoughts, and it's freaking my bean, personally.
Yes, that is very close to what happened. Everyone else besides you, Tessa, was pulled backwards into the shadow and cannot move. You are by yourself center stage, and are very capable of functioning, moving, talking, walking.
Oh, right. I blocked this out because it was terrifying.
But you all seem to have developed this telepathic link of some kind, despite the fact that your three compatriots are nowhere to be seen, at least in the physical realm of space. And just a very quick recap if you potentially missed session 1. They are all various people who have either come to see a Broadway show or work backstage at a Broadway show. Tessa is a aspiring theater student. Well, she's a theater student, aspiring actress. Amir is the bodyguard of the lead in the show, who also has some ambitions of one day becoming an actor. Noah is a little wannabe influencer that drives me up the goddamn wall. And Zeki is playing Corwin, who is the carpenter on set. And there were some weird things going on in the theater, some disappearances. Corwin discovered a couple of dead bodies. The lead of the show, Adeline, aka Addie, completely is missing. Turns out Tessa looks almost identical to Addie, and Tessa was convinced to go on in her place. And the show has since sort of come to life around them, and they are trying to navigate both the external question of what is happening in this theater and the internal question of how do we get out of this play alive. Before we get started, does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? All right, lovely. So, Tessa.
Yes.
You find yourself in the middle of a castle corridor. There are bracers on the walls, light is flickering, marbled walls that tower over you. And from outside, you hear screaming and shouting and clashing. And you realize that this castle that you are in is under siege. And give me a quick perception check.
Oh, yeah. 16.
As you listen to the sounds of battle that are coming from outside of the castle walls, it starts to draw closer, and you realize that this fighting, which was once taking place in the city surrounding the castle, has now come into the castle itself. What would you like to do at this exact moment in time?
See if I can move toward my compatriots out of this center, because a fight's coming, and I'd like to be close to the strong people that made me feel safe.
So as you start to move, you start to walk backwards to where you think they may have gone. Every step you take, the room seems to extend. And it's as if you can never quite get to where they are. And you are always almost like you're running on a treadmill, coming back to the same place. Roll me either insight, perception. I'd say insight or history check, actually.
Cool. 10.
10. All right, even with a 10, you know from the little knowledge that you have of this show, and I say little because you might know what is supposed to be happening in this show, but what is currently happening is very different than anything you have ever performed. That Andrea cannot be here when the castle falls. And I would like you to please say the lines that have been given to you.
Oh, the first word is missing from the first line.
It should say "oh."
Oh. And is it Deimos?
Deimos.
Deimos, thank you. Oh, my Deimos, can you hear me? I pray that you are safe. But what can I do? I am lost without you. I wish to see you once more. I am in darkness. Your light guides me to slip through the drow's back door. Let's hatch a new coup and burn plans that they drew to be done with this foul war.
And can you please give me a performance check?
Of course. Thank goodness dice rolls are determining this.
I could have been really mean.
Natural 20.
Amazing.
Ugh, this bitch reads Meisner, doesn't she? Damn.
So as you deliver these beautiful lines, the audience, even though you can't see them, you can feel the emotion. If you didn't know better, you would say that there are a couple of wet eyes in the audience right now. And that gives you another group inspiration.
Wow.
So Tessa, and I suppose anyone else, because everyone else is able to see what is going on. You are just not able to physically touch or interact with anything. So you are able to cast spells, you are able to communicate, but you're almost incorporeal in the back of the room. You know that you have to get out of this castle. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Do I have any good spells?
And you can also feel free to roll some checks to see if maybe you have some information that isn't necessarily at the forefront of your mind at this exact moment in time.
Cool. So I know these lines. Do I know if my blocking gets me closer to the darkness and like out of the do I have an idea about how long this scene happens before?
Roll me another history check.
Cool. Oh, damn, I'm doing great today. That's going to be 21.
A 21, great. So you know that in the lore of this world, in the text, that there are ways to get out of this castle. You know that there are supposed to be a variety of secret tunnels that exist underneath the castle, which is canonically the way that Andrea exits in this specific situation in the play. You also know that that entrance is through the catacombs.
Cool. I'm gonna think to everyone. Hey, can you hear me? Hi, it's Tessa. Hey, I think our minds are linked. We gotta get out of here. If you can hear me, like clap or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're allowed to do. Hey, hi, it's Tessa, by the way.
I try to think back to see in this shadow realm. Tessa, where are you? What? Are you okay?
I'm delivering my lines, apparently.
But where are we?
I'm not sure. You disappeared.
Am I able to move around?
You are able to see Tessa. It's almost like you are trapped in your own mind watching what is happening on stage. You cannot move, but you can communicate. You can also cast spells. If you have spells that you would like to use, you are welcome to use them.
Can I look around to see if there's any other things around there? Anything
Yeah.
that's like might be sneaking up?
Sure, give me a
close to my
perception
surrounding?
check.
Great. Okay, that is a 16.
16. Okay. And you're looking specifically for
Like
what exactly?
people or other creatures or anything that can appear again, like the last things we just fought. Any dangers?
Yeah. So with a 16, this room at this moment in time feels safe, but you do in your gut feel this sense of impending danger. Like Tessa needs to move and move soon, or perhaps this room will become less safe.
I want to think to Tessa and say, I think I know what. I may have seen the scene happen over and over again. Maybe Amir can guide you. Maybe you need to continue before it's too late, before something bad happens. And I want to see if I can give her a bardic inspiration since we completed a short rest
Absolutely.
that she can use in case as she continues the scene.
Sure. Does anyone else have anything that they would like to say to Tessa? Excellent.
Noah, calm down over there.
What the fuck?
Tessa, it seems like we're trapped in some sort of spell, and it appears that you're center stage on this one. If there's any sort of line you know for the scene here, you better nail it. And I know I have to touch Tessa in order to cast guidance, but
It's okay.
am I able to do that in this
Yes.
situation?
Yes, you are.
I cast guidance.
Amazing. And could everyone please
That's
roll?
the D4, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Could everyone please roll me an insight check as well?
Oh. 9.
9. Okay.
That's a nat 20 for 20.
Perfect.
Wow.
That is a 19 plus
Cool.
7 for a 26.
Shit. Okay.
I've got a 16.
16. All right. So anyone who rolled above a 15, especially anyone who has any familiarity with the show, understands that there just aren't any other characters in these scenes that are upcoming, and therefore the three of you have no part to play. But because of the nature of the magic of this theater, you can't leave the stage. So instead of, going into the wings or being able to go backstage, you are almost trapped here in this stasis while Tessa runs through the next scene or two. But again, because of the magic of this theater, you are able to assist and to help her make decisions and potentially to use some of your abilities depending on what kind of shenanigans we get into. So Tessa, you know that you need to get to the catacombs. And you're free to communicate that information if you would like to. Or just try to get there on your own.
Well, I should deliver more lines. Maybe I don't know.
I think you're good on the lines.
Cool.
I think you want to get to the catacombs. I will give you that for free.
All
Yeah.
right. I start walking stage left.
Amazing. Does anyone want to help her with this navigation?
Since I know the play, would I be able to roll something to kind of guide her along the way?
Let's do I would say either a history or a nature check.
Okay, history is better, I think. No, they're the same, but I'll do history. 14.
14. Okay, that is absolutely enough. Tessa, as you begin walking, Amir, you are seeing this happen. You are almost again like watching it on a screen in your head, and as she begins to walk, you sort of see footprints on the ground begin to light up, pointing in a specific direction.
I kind of try to. Amir sees something there. Look, Tessa, footprints. I think
And Tessa, when Amir points it out, you see it as well.
a guide of sorts.
It's my blocking. Oh, thank goodness. I've been so worried. I start putting my little feetsies in the exact places that the little glowing feetsies are going, because this is my blocking.
Amazing. So Tessa, you begin to follow these footsteps. And again, despite the fact that you are on stage, this stage extends so far in every direction that you may as well just be in this castle. And you travel through several corridors, down around spiral staircase, through the lower floors of this castle. And you find yourself deep in the basement in front of a large stone door.
Hey, it's Tessa again. Mind communicating. Wow. Were you all behind me on that? I went a little Orpheus on it. I'm sorry. I got nervous about turning around and making sure.
No, you're doing fine. You just don't worry.
Did you all move with me? Are you guys in the basement now?
Are we?
What the fuck is happening?
Yes, we're following with you. It must be
Amazing.
the magic of the stage.
Isn't the theater a magical place?
This is the worst trip I've ever had.
Poor Noah does not know what hit him. All right, are you going through the door?
I'm gonna. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go through the door. Is everyone good with that?
Yes.
I thought I should consent. You know, it's important since I'm in control of your bodies. I guess. I'm
I hate
sorry.
every part of this.
Wait a minute. Have we made all preparations? Amir, are there any spells that you need to prepare?
I have everything that I have. This my beautiful voice and bulging muscles. Hopefully, maybe I can help in some way to inspire you to continue on until Amir can return to this.
Why are you all in my head?
Noah, calm down.
Please.
Let me rip the Band-Aid off for you really quick. Magic is real, and now you've been dragged into it.
Good talk, Corey.
God damn it. Your parents were also into magic. They never told you about any of this?
Magic, like they make movies. That's what they do, Corey. They're actors.
And you never wondered why the cameras looked a little sharper or their singing voices were a little clearer? Actual
No, Corey, what
magic,
the fuck?
Noah.
What the fuck? What the
Real.
fuck? What the fuck?
So, Tessa,
Yes.
you are standing in front of this large stone door.
Mhm.
With deductive reasoning, you can assume that the tombs and the catacombs are behind the door. And you also know that this is how Andrea escaped the castle. What would you like to do?
I would like to open the door and step gingerly inside.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh boy. Yay, strong. 4.
The door swings open immediately.
That doesn't make me feel better about it.
I like to imagine that Tessa just miscalculated the heaviness of this door and was like, I'm just gonna push it, but I know it's gonna be heavy, and it like slams open and she's just like, shit.
Tessa, it's a stage door.
Right. I'm sorry. This is all really mind bendy.
A little trippy for sure. So Tessa, as you step inside, immediately, as soon as your body passes through the doorway, the door slams shut behind you. And you are. It's interesting. Tessa, you have dark vision, correct?
I should. Yes?
I think you do. However, what is interesting is
Yeah, I
that
do have dark vision. Sorry.
as you step into the catacombs, you are enveloped in a deep darkness that even your eyes can't fully see through. And it's different than the last time that you experienced a deep magical darkness, which was about 15, 20 minutes ago in combat. It doesn't feel as heavy, but your vision is fully obscured. You also feel a coldness. It's almost as if someone has just turned the air conditioning up to a degree that is just ever so slightly uncomfortable. And as you probably don't move very far into this room, but as you take a couple of steps, you notice cold patches. So some little square footage is a little bit chillier than other square feet. And give me an insight check quick.
Cool.
And everyone can give me an insight check.
12 for the me.
6 for me.
Okay.
13.
13?
21.
21. So Corwin, as you all sort of are sucked into this deep, dark, cold, underground underbelly of the castle, you feel, especially as someone who is so trained in magic and has, this is not, unlike Noah, this is not your first time in a strange situation. You know in your gut that you need a light source or something terrible is going to happen.
Shit. We need to get some light. Does anyone
Does anyone know any
can
magic?
anyone- yeah, let me think.
I can cast thaumaturgy.
I can as well. So
Tessa's very excited. She never gets to do magic at home.
DM, knowing
Yes.
the setup of the stage and what it's supposed to be like for this show,
Yes.
would I know where there should be some like some source of flame or some sort of stage light that I could turn on with some thaumaturgy, so that way Tessa, who may not be familiar with it, can also do that?
Are any of you carrying any torches or candles or anything of that nature?
No.
No.
But as they're talking about thaumaturgy, my hands start to glow.
Perfect. Jake, or Noah, as your hands, or you think your hands start to glow, Tessa, your hands begin to glow.
Oh.
And there is, albeit a dim one, a light source to guide you as you begin to make your way down into the depths of this dungeon. I assume you are moving forward, but is there anything else that you would like to do?
Just pointing the light toward the corridor, and then saying, "Hey, it's me again. We good to move? Yeah.
I'm not good with any of this.
Besides Noah, Noah's having a bad trip.
Tessa, yes, I think we're all ready to go here.
Amazing. Let's
Perfect.
go."
So Tessa, you begin to walk deeper and deeper. And as you begin to walk, it almost feels as though the darkness is encircling you. And you hear, actually, give me a perception check.
Cool.
Everyone can. We're equal opportunity here.
18.
Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20,
Yeah, 25.
23.
23.
Natural 1 for a 5.
So everyone but Corwin, as you move through this underground space, you hear around you what almost sounds like whispers. And for Amir, you were the one who rolled the natural 20, correct?
Yes.
You hear, "Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us."
I may hear something creepy.
And as Amir says that, Tessa, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dunk.
Be on your guard.
17.
17.
Tess is rolling well today. She almost
Amazing.
died. She's like ready now. She's like,
So Tessa, as Amir says that he hears something and that something is present, you feel something or someone reach for your hands. And it's almost as if they are trying to extinguish the light, and you are very quickly able to pull your hands back and keep hold of this light source.
well, that's not good at all.
Are you going to continue walking?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking, holding the light close to my body enough that sort of like it's helping me see my way around. But I'm like, no, nobody takes my light from me. I'm gonna let it shine.
And the longer you walk, the deeper you get, the louder these whispers become. And now everyone can hear, just ever so quietly circling around them. Give it to us. Give it to us.
Oh.
Give it to us.
Why?
Calm down. I don't think we are alone.
And Tessa, I'm going to need another dexterity saving.
Beans.
Yeah.
Is this what the theater's always like?
11.
11. Tessa, can you roll me 1d6, please?
Of course. 2.
2. as you again feel something reaching for this light, for just a split second, the light diminishes, and in that split second, can someone please roll me? Any of you, please roll me a d6.
I want no part of this.
Before this happens,
Yes,
I will roll the d6.
great.
But can I also manifest my flame tongue greatsword in some way?
Yes,
But-
absolutely.
So the bonus action, I can shed a bright light.
Ooh. I will allow that to happen directly after the d6 is rolled.
Oh no, that's I guess it's something. All right, let's do it. That's a 1. So
That's
it's
a
either really
1.
good or really bad.
So as the light goes out for just a short second, Noah, you feel a coldness. It almost feels like arms are enveloping you. And you take 6 points of necrotic damage. And then the light flips back on.
Ow.
What happened? Noah, are you okay?
I got a bad touch.
And Noah, you hear in your ear, if you give us what we want, we'll go away.
What do you want? I left my wallet at home.
But that's all you hear at this moment in time.
I hate it here.
Noah, get the grip. We don't know what next is going to happen. Tessa, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. I wish that y'all were here. This is scary.
Yeah, magic can be scary. Remember, we found those dead bodies before. I'm sure it's all connected.
I forgot about the dead bodies because we almost died in the other room. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so
Bodies.
traumatized.
Tessa,
yeah, sorry.
I think that you can't let the light go out.
I figured not. They seem to want it real bad.
So if you can keep casting that thaumaturgy spell, that should keep the essence of my flame tongue bright.
And Corwin, sorry, we kind of skipped over what happened with the flame tongue. As you go to draw your sword, Tessa, in your hand, this great sword appears.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this will definitely help me protect this light. Neat.
And Corwin, did you use your act or bonus action to begin to emit light from the sword?
Correct, yes.
Correct. Okay, great. So as that happens, the darkness and the shadows, they begin to swirl, and you can almost see them now. They're becoming corporeal in a sense. The darkness seems to have substance to it. And Tessa, you hear, I can give you what you want if you give me what I want.
I'm a young 20-something. I don't really know what I want, but if you'd like to tell me what your deal is, I'm sure I can help.
I need life.
Gee, I'm fresh out of that one. I almost died very recently. I'm not doing great. Is there someone else you could ask?
Will you make a bargain with me?
No, thank you.
Are you going to continue walking?
I'm gonna keep walking. I
Lovely.
hate it here.
And DM, none of the rest of us can hear that whisper, correct?
No, but of course Tessa may share it if she would like.
There's a spooky, creepy voice, and I think it's the spooky, creepy voice that gave Noah a bad touch. It wants life, and I don't agree, frankly.
DM, would I know anything about this part of the play that would have anything to do with creepy voices or?
You may
like-
give me another history check.
Okay.
Ooh, can I? After this history check, can I also potentially cast a spell?
You may.
13.
13. This is interesting because this is something that you know just from having been in the theater and working on this show for so long. This is a scene that was cut from the original play. But you have just a small recollection of it. There was some kind of haunted crypt scene where the ancestral voices wanted something from Andrea, and you can't quite remember how it was meant to resolve, but you're not sure that it's 100% bad or 100% good.
Everyone should be on their guard. Mary remembers a little bit about this scene, and it was not in the original play. And there was probably a reason.
How are we supposed to be on our guard?
Corwin, you wanted to do something.
Yes, I'd like to actually cast Zone of Truth.
Ooh, yes, please. Please give me the mechanics for that, and I'm happy to make all of the rolls.
So, in this essence, I create a magical zone, presumably around Tessa.
Okay.
So that way, if there's any kind of creature trying to whisper in her ear, it would capture that as well.
Perfect. And what is the saving
Um,
throw?
Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts there must make a charisma saving throw. So on a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
I love it. I would love for Tessa to also make the saving throw.
I was going to say I should also saving throw.
I got a 15.
It's a critical fail.
Wow.
I am hit so bad with this Zone of Truth.
Well, the save is for a 15, so
I did roll a 15, and Tessa is now a very, very truthful girl.
Just even more truthful
Yeah.
than the already like supreme truth she was living with. Where she's like, I'm really scared. Are you guys okay? Someone get Noah snacks. I think he's having a bad trip.
And then I would like everyone to give me a perception check, please.
perception.
I got an 8.
19.
I also got a 19.
Very nice.
I got a 16.
So, with the two 19s at least, as you are walking, and despite the fact that this darkness is swirling and is obscuring much of your view, you're beginning to feel like you're not getting anywhere.
I hate it here. Why are you moving and not moving? And why are we not moving?
Oh.
We must be stuck. Is there... What was cut from the play at this exact part? Amir.
As Amir said before, Amir doesn't really remember. It was just something not right, something spooky element about it. I can't quite put my finger on it. I just don't think we should trust anything.
Tessa, do you think that you would have read the original text?
Probably we studied it just to compare, and we probably looked at it more from like a classroom perspective and less of a like we performed it perspective.
For sure. You can also give me a history check.
Lovely. 15.
15. Okay. 15. What you remember with a 15 is there was something down here that wouldn't let you leave until you struck a bargain. You don't remember what the thing was, and you don't remember what the bargain was, but
Yeah. I remember studying this play uncut, and this not only ruined the pacing, I think it's about to ruin my life.
Ooh.
Weird spirit thing, what's your bargain?
it's you who must bring me the bargain. All I want is life.
Like, you want me to kill somebody? Or like I plant a tree? Life is very broad in its definition, and I kind of fell asleep during class when we went over this part. You literally ruined the pacing. Everything in the first act is action and romance, and it's like this. I get why they cut it. I'm sorry, I get why they cut you. What do you want? Can you be more specific?
And you feel behind you, almost as if it's looming over you, a shadowy figure begin to coalesce. And now this darkness, again, in its transition from incorporeal to corporeal, is beginning to take almost a humanoid shape. And you can feel it looming behind you. And you hear, I want your life.
But I'm so young.
What is your counter offer?
I plant a tree, and its life grows forever. Wouldn't that be nice? Fruit's life.
It seems to consider for a moment. And it says, I will take half your life.
Now, when you say half of my life, are you like saying a certain number of years, or
Tessa, don't make any deals with this thing.
I think I have to is the only problem, and I'm not. I think the tree's a really great way to go about this. You know, you don't even have to have half of anything. You could have a whole tree. It'd take time.
Again, this thing sort of stops and pauses. And then it says, what if I give you something in return?
Now, spirit guy, what are you going to give me to enjoy with either my half or none of a life? I'm just saying. You're really ruining the pacing.
And you don't hear anything.
Do we have a sense of where this creature is?
Currently, it's behind Tessa.
I want to kind of focus and squint my eyes and knowing this conversation psychically is happening.
Yes.
And I want to cast a spell, Pyrotechnics, around where this area is, and which is a 5-foot cube, but I don't want to really get Tessa in it, just kind of close to this creature. And the target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within 10 foot of that target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, become blinded until the end of your next turn, and then kind of illuminate this entire area, trying to focus on where this creature is.
Okay, so you're attempting to just create light in a space so that the creature can no longer be there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Is it a roll or is it?
Yeah, we'll have to make yeah, but also if it's an actual creature that I can hit, it would also have to make a Constitution saving throw, be blinded by this light that
Great.
shines.
That's a 4.
Ooh.
Does Tessa also need to make a con save?
Oh, yes. Unfortunate, Tessa is in 10 feet of it. I would assume so.
Well, I have rolled an 8.
Oh no, that is.
Lovely. So Tessa, as you
Mhm.
are having this conversation with this creature who it's unclear exactly what they are asking for, but it sounds sinister. You see a bright flash of red light, and then you can't see anything else.
Don't listen to it, Tessa. Amir thinks this is a terrible spirit. You have to wake up, and then it just kind of flash this magical energy in hopes to help, not knowing if I hinder her more or not.
Lovely. Tessa, you are standing in the middle of the room, or the middle of the darkness. You cannot see. You are still holding a glowing sword. But what I will say is that this ethereal beast of darkness seems to have dissipated for this moment in time.
Is the sword still glowing, or is it dark for everyone?
It's pretty dark.
I can't see anything. Is the sword still lit? Can you see it if I do this? She waggles the sword back in front of her face.
That's still a no.
Tessa and Amir, I would like you to both give me an insight check.
Okay.
Natural 20. I'm not making this up. I'm just rolling well.
Wow, and in contrast, a natural 1.
Lovely.
No.
So, Amir, you are a little bit befuddled by how wrong your last attempt at saving Tessa just went. But Tessa, something about the wording of half your life, you're thinking about it. You don't know what that means. This spirit, they might want to cut your life short, or they might want some of your life force. It might be something that is something you can potentially regenerate, something like maybe, I don't know, hit points. And
I still haven't regrown the last one.
and while you feel as though this creature is sinister, you think that there may be a way to accept their bargain and make it out, I wouldn't say unscathed, but at least with your whole life ahead of you. Also with a nat 20, maybe you don't have to be the one to give up half your life. There are 3 other people here with you.
No.
Okay, spooky guy in the dark guy. Ancestor dude, I think you're not gonna make me dead? Dead? I don't really love pain, but if we stay in this castle, we are gonna be dead, so frankly, you've really twisted my arm about this, and I'm not pleased. But I would never sell out a fellow theater supplicant. So I guess just if you can make it not hurt, and like just like puts her arm out. Like, I don't know. Do we have to like hold hands? How does this work?
So you accept my proposal?
Are you gonna kill me? Am I gonna be dead?
And so Tessa, you are accepting this burden as opposed to your compatriots, correct?
Yeah.
Amazing. So as you say this, as you're reaching your hand out, the light, both the light in your hands and the light in the sword, flit into darkness.
Oh no.
And you feel this deep coldness entering, starting at your head, dripping down to your shoulders, to your arms, down your torso, into your legs. And you feel almost as though you are shriveling from the inside. And Tessa, you take 50% of your hit point max in necrotic damage.
Wait. So from my actual max?
Yes.
Half of it?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, should have. That's why I volunteered. I have full health.
Ouch! I can just feel the pain.
Hold on. I have to do some important maths.
I just want to make sure you're not dead because I didn't think you were at full health.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay. Here I
Real
go.
terror. Real
Here
terror.
I go.
Man.
Oh God. It hurts so bad. It
Ouch!
sucks so much. Oh, you really ruined the pacing so bad. And Tessa has 6 hit points.
Amazing. At least you're still standing. Tessa, I would also like you to roll a D100.
Oh no!
Oh no.
You take 1d6 fire damage.
You said D10, right?
D100.
D100.
Yeah.
I got the 10 on it.
You
so,
got the 10 on D100? Jesus. okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
My rolls are really good today, which is great because I'm dying now.
That's so funny. All right, 10. Let's see. That's actually very funny if this is what I think it is. Cool. So
Mhm.
what is this?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Hold on a sec. I need to look this up.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Oh no.
No, okay. So as you feel this intense necrotic energy rippling through your body, you hear in your mind, no longer from outside of you, I may take away, but I also give. And you feel a burning pain
Oh,
down your right
God.
arm,
Ah, jeez.
taking no additional damage.
Well, thank God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But as the pain and the cold and the darkness begins to dissipate, you find yourself standing in the catacombs with torches lit around you, no more magical darkness, and you look down onto your right forearm, and you see a drawing etched into your arm of a gigantic eagle claw. And you now have an Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Ooh.
Feel free to add that to your inventory in
Cool.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, let me add that real quick. But Tessa sees this and goes, I'm not supposed to have any tattoos. They're never going to cast me.
Amazing.
Dr. Gilchrist is going to be so mad. And like, after all of the pain of the necrotic damage, Tessa did not cry. It hurt a lot, but like this tattoo, she's crying now. It is America's Next Top Model haircut day, and she is weeping.
Seeing that Tessa's in pain, I just want to go and just. I know I can't move, but psychically connect and say, "It's all right. You'll do fine. Well, Amir and the rest of us, we're on your side." And I want to see if I can cast Healing Word at
You
her.
absolutely can. What does that look like?
Kind of as I talk these words of inspiration, I kind of glow with a golden hue of energy as it kind of turns into a tendril of light in this shadowy plane and connects to you, causing you to glow as well and receive this healing energy. as I
Amazing.
say these words, and it is 1d4. So let's see. Okay, that is. Oh no, one more. 7 hit points.
7?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll take anything. I know.
So as quickly as you felt this darkness enter you, you feel light enter you, and you feel a little piece of your health has been restored.
Oh,
And
well, I guess I can always get cast as the cool punk girl.
and now you're standing in the middle of a very normal, albeit dingy and damp, catacombs below the castle. And you can see sort of the direction in which these tunnels go, and kind of have now more of a sense of which direction the party needs to venture.
Cool. Is everyone still trapped in the darkness? Am I still alone?
Everyone is still trapped in the darkness, but you know they're very much there with you in spirit. It seems as though they can do all of the things that they could do before, just through you.
Cool. All right. I brandish my sword in my newly tattooed arm. And I soldier on. It's all I know how to do now.
That's some
Tessa's
cooling,
whole
but I
life.
still hate it here.
So you continue on through these catacombs that, again, feel less sinister. I wouldn't go so far as to say that they are welcoming, but you are able to walk without much interruption or struggle. And you find yourself almost at the far end of this long, I don't know what to call it, a hallway or a crypt. And directly in front of you, you see a large stone statue. It is a knight holding a long greatsword with full plate armor. And give me a perception check, please.
15.
15. And through the grating on the armor, which is just stone etchings, you see 2 little pinpricks of red light. Right where the eyes should be.
Hello, armor man. Hello? Is someone in there?
And as you say that, the head on the stone body swivels and creaks to look at you.
Are you cool? No one's been cool here yet.
The knight doesn't seem to be particularly interested in engaging with that line of questioning. However, as it looks down at you, it says, "To gain passage to what lies beyond, you must answer my question."
Yeah, this play would have been overwrought with all of these scenes. A knight, what is your question?
And the knight, still looking at you, says, I have cities, but no citizens. I have forests, but no trees. And I have oceans, but no water.
No water.
What might I be?
Cities with no citizens, forests without trees, oceans with no water.
I'm pretty sure it's a game of The Sims.
That water is real. I drown those guys, like, kind of a lot.
You have 3 chances to answer correctly.
Definitely. Okay, no, it definitely can't be The Sims. The
This
Sims
is-
didn't
This
exist.
is not some video game.
When
This
this
is going to be
when
more
this-
esoteric than that.
Okay.
You must think outside the box here. Each line sounds like it's connected to the next. But how?
City with no citizens. Forest without trees. Ocean without water.
What's something that has cities, forests, and oceans, but none of the actual things that make up those things?
Hmm.
Be some kind of list, maybe a map.
Maybe it's a map.
Maybe it's a map.
'Cause it's
I think you might have to.
paper.
Yeah.
Who made that painting with the pipe? It's like that. You know, the pipe painting that's not a pipe, but it's a pipe, but it's also not. It's very deep. Have you seen it? It's a great painting.
Yeah, but I think you're onto something. I think this
sh-
might be a map.
I'm all right. Now, night guy, is this like Jeopardy? Do I have to answer this in the form of a question, or is it cool to just like? Is there a buzzer?
Just answer the question.
Okay. A map.
And as you say that, his head nods and he slides to the left. And behind him, you see the opening to a passageway. Also, Zeki, that was incredibly fast. Holy shit.
As soon as you said the whole thing, I was like, I knew it, but I wanted to drag it out a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to find one that was not completely impossible, but also that maybe would take a little bit of thought. Turns out, zero thought.
To be fair, everyone, I look at maps all the time.
I
so-
thought The Sims was a reasonable answer.
I mean, The Sims is kind of like a map. Hey, night guy, would you have accepted The Sims?
And as you look over to the knight and you say that, you notice that the red that was glowing before behind the grating is now gone. And it is truly just a statue.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
And you see an opening to a hallway.
And thank you, Corin. That was very
Yeah,
wise.
thanks, Lauren.
So, Tessa,
Wow.
are you ready to continue on?
I'm really glad they cut that stuff because those sets would have been expensive.
I know. Yeah.
Would have
and-
kept me busy for weeks. You're right.
We just did the opening battle with like silhouettes, you know? Even on our budget, it was still a lot.
It was ambitious, yes. I think that maybe we could have put it off. But
I mean, well, yeah, on a Broadway budget, for sure. If a green girl can fly, anything can happen. It's theater. It's magic.
What are you even talking about?
Do you have any water, Noah? Are you okay?
No!
Ooh,
So are you entering this hallway?
let's go. I
Be
feel
on your
so
guard.
nervous to be the boss of moving everyone.
Well, our lives are literally in your hands, so no pressure.
Oh yeah, definitely pressure. There were dead bodies before we even got into this magical bullshit.
What
Oh.
dead bodies?
But you are
They were
doing
upstairs,
fine.
Noah. Don't worry about it.
So you begin to walk through the tunnels, the secret tunnels underneath the castle in hopes of finding a way out. And as you do, can you give me... all of you can honestly give me I guess it would be a nature check, something like a navigation check, whatever you think you would use. I'll let there be insight. I'll let you do history. I'll let you do nature, whatever feels right.
Survival?
Survival works, yeah.
18.
Everything you just mentioned, I have a +0, so 15.
15, okay.
I did a survival and it was 18.
Critical fail.
Great.
Can I use one of the group rerolls? I rolled like a 2, and I have +7. So
If the group is okay with it, you have 2 of them, so...
Oh, yes. I'm fine with that.
Just for half a second, Tessa's still thinking about whether or not The Sims counts as a map. And was like, oh,
Fair.
wait. We have to do things.
Oh, God.
That's much better.
Yep, that's
Awesome.
15.
15. And what is yours, Corwin?
That is a natural 20
Yes.
+7.
So, despite the fact...
Thanks, Zendaric.
Zendark, who are you giving that inspiration to? You have to pick a player. I know, we play favorites here.
Ooh, yeah, Zendaric, who you picking?
Who's your favorite? You can also give it to me. I'm here rolling dice.
Don't do that one.
So, despite the fact that these tunnels are twisting and winding, and there are different bridges in different directions, you are still sort of able to discern generally which direction the outside should be. And about, I don't know, I'd say 7 to 10 minutes into this walk, you all begin to catch a faint whiff of baking cookies. It's this very sweet smell. And I'm gonna need everyone to give me charisma saving throws.
Oh, I'm good at those.
10.
10, okay.
15.
15,
21.
21,
17.
17. Tessa, could you please roll me a d20?
Poor Tessa. Like everything
know,
that's like,
Tessa's-
happening to her.
17, okay. So as this sweet smell begins to creep into your nostrils, Noah, Amir, Corwin, you feel just this strange brain fog begin to sort of coat your mind. However, the three of you are able to ground yourself, and you're able to stay in the moment and understand what is happening. Tessa, Jesus Christ, you smell this sweetness, and you, Jesus Christ, this is so wild.
The suspenseful music is making this so much more difficult.
Sorry, this is so funny.
Oh boy.
You believe so deeply in your heart of hearts that you are Andrea. And you also, in your heart of hearts, you know that these three voices in your head are holding you hostage.
I'm gonna swing for some fences here. Here we go. Foul beasts, remove yourselves from my mind.
Tessa, are you all right? You're speaking
Who is
nonsense.
this Tessa? I must away to my Deimos.
Tessa, what are you talking about?
She's gone
I'll
mad.
not treat with you foul possessors. Andrea's just gonna ignore them now. What's happening?
And the
Why
other three of
she's
you,
so weird.
give me a quick insight check.
Who's that?
All three of you, give me a quick insight check.
11.
22.
22.
21.
21. With a 22 and a 21, you don't know exactly what this, you're realizing now you're walking through a mist. You don't know exactly what this mist is, but you know it messes with your mind. And for whatever reason, it has impacted Tessa in a way that I don't think any of you could have predicted. But she is currently, by magical means, being controlled to think that she is someone or something else than she is.
Power theater, baby.
I think Tessa, she's out of her mind. Whatever that feeling, that fog we felt before, Mir thinks it is affecting her. We have to save her.
Do you have some way to get this magical fog out of the way?
Mir's magic is limited. I'm more of an expressive artist. I don't really manifest things.
Of course. I get stuck in the mind trap of a magical fog with someone who can't do anything physically.
I mean, give me something to smash, yes, but
As Corwin and Amir are having this discussion, can I cast Gust?
You can, yes.
Since something's got to clear the fog.
Please do. Tessa, you, as Noah, casts Gust to clear this fog. You, aka Andrea, aka this princess with voices in her head, feels a strong current of wind shoot out from her hands.
These foul demons try to control my body. Is this part of your bargain, ancient ancestors?
And as that happens, for a split second, the mist dissipates. And for a split second, Tessa, you come back to yourself. But after the gust of wind has dissipated, the mist also begins to reform. And once again, I'm going to need everyone to give me a charisma saving throw.
oof.
15.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Oh, that is going to be a 7.
7. How we doing, Corwin?
I'm just debating if I want to cast Liamon's tiny hut or not.
Give me that save first.
Okay, what is the save? Sorry.
Charisma.
Charisma. I can hopefully 16.
16. Amir, please roll me a D100.
Amir.
Oh,
Because you rolled a
Hey.
7.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2.
A 2. Great.
Such low D100 rolls.
So funny. As the mist begins to seep back in, Tessa, this time you're able to maintain control of your faculties and you are able to understand who you are and what your mission is. Corwin and Noah, once again, you know who you are, you know where you are. Amir.
Oh
Jesus
no.
Christ. Oh God.
Yeah, lay on me.
As this fog begins to seep into your brain, you know at the core of your being that you are and you have always been an ape.
An ape.
An ape.
As
And you don't understand why you're here or where your brothers and sisters are or the rest of your family. You're just an incorporeal ape living in a girl's mind.
oh my goodness. So I just completely, as I'm already like in mid sentence, like, and I'm like, and then my voice will change and become more like primal, like, and I kind of go, I know I can't move, but I kind of go full like knuckled on the ground and just have like just fits of just rage. More of my, actually, I will rage. I would like to use a bonus action to rage.
Absolutely.
As I just go and pound my chest into more of this primal sense.
So Tessa, you are back. However, one of the three voices in your mind has shifted drastically.
Hey, is everybody okay in there? I've never been so in touch with a character in my whole life. I think it was probably wrong to happen. Checking in. Sound off, please. Thanks.
I hate it here.
And I'm here too, Tessa. It seems like it might just be the two of us at the moment. Sounds like Amir is having some sort of character study, mental breakdown,
It's like
crossover event.
and it's banging on my chest. You just hear grunts and moans.
Sounds like my acting partner, Eric. He used to do this like gorilla impression before class to help him like get hype. Sounds very like gorilla-y, I guess.
And what are you going to do? Are you going to continue walking through this mist, dragging the gorilla behind you?
I don't really have a way to get rid of this mist for you. Let me think about this. Block of incense, no. Blanket, maybe.
I have the
Vestments,
complete
no.
works of William Shakespeare. Would that help?
That always helps.
Tessa takes out the book and starts fanning, just in front of her face, like breathe the good air.
Corwin, you have been given inspiration, just so you know. But Tessa, I would like to just reiterate that you are in control and you are the one who is sort of in control of this group. So if you would like to keep moving, you are more than welcome to keep moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving while fanning. just like holding a sword and like fanning herself with a giant book of William Shakespeare, just like, just breathe in the good air. Just breathe in the good air.
Lovely. And you make your way down this hallway, and as you are beginning to turn once more in the direction of the outside world, everyone just give me one more charisma save.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
And Amir, you do have inspiration.
I have inspiration. Oh, okay. We all have inspiration. Oh, that is gonna be. Is inspiration another roll or is it?
Yeah, you can roll it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. That was a natural one.
Oh baby.
Oh, much better. 18.
With my bardic inspiration that you gave,
Mhm.
do I just roll the 6 and add it to whatever my roll was?
Yes.
Radical. I'm going to do that. I'm going to think about how much the crag needs this, and it's going to fill me with a little bit more strength,
Great.
hopefully.
Well,
16.
Perfect.
I got a 12.
Got a 12. How about you?
And I got
Corwin?
a 22.
Noah, can you roll me a d20?
Oh no. At least it's not a D100.
10. Oh, good lord. These are so wild. Okay. So you are getting very close to the end of this tunnel. And actually you can see just it's not like light like from the outside, but you feel as though you are kind of beginning to level upwards, closer to the surface, closer to the exit. And Amir, you begin to come back to yourself. And Tessa and Corwin, you are both perfectly fine. Noah, you know something very important about yourself, which is that you are a gladiator. You have always been a gladiator, and you are here to fuck shit up.
Why are we retreating?
Now he gets.
Ori is at hand!
Oh, he seems very enthusiastic.
I'm not sure if I like this better or the blubbering baby.
Yeah, I'm
more.
kind of unsure. I feel like this is going to be actively more harmful for the journey.
We're definitely not going to be able to sneak anywhere. That's for sure.
But
Turn and let us face the foe!
Hey, the foe is the mist all around us, and the best way to defeat it is to walk away.
And you do, Tessa. You do walk away from the mist. However, Noah, for the next 10 minutes, you truly are that gladiator in your heart of hearts. So I will say, until we get out of the next room, Noah, you are a strong, confident, and capable man of death.
What an interesting turn of phrase.
So you will make your way into what appears to be a room that is a bit more elevated than the ones that you have been in before. And in front of you, sort of sitting up against the wall, in front of, actually give me a quick perception check, everyone.
Dirty
18.
20.
That's Nate.
Okay.
15.
Great. So everyone but Corwin sort of sees this behind the statues. There is what looks to be the outline of a door. However, these statues are relatively tall, and are very much blocking what you can sort of deduce would be the exit way. One of the statues has outstretched wings, talons, and a long falcon-like beak. Another one is a bit smaller, and is painted in multicolored blues and greens and yellows and reds. And though it does have wings, it sits with its wings folded. Third, you see a large bald-headed bird with sharp eyes that almost appear to be piercing your soul. You also see a more gentle-looking creature with a larger head and larger eyes. Second to lastly, on second from the end, is another taloned creature, slightly larger than the one before. And lastly is a long-necked bird with long legs, who almost towers over the other statues. And you are looking at a falcon, a parrot, a vulture, an owl, an eagle, and an ostrich.
Oh.
I can say it again if you would like.
Please.
Yes, please.
One more time, please.
Yeah.
A falcon, a parrot, a vulture, an owl, an eagle, and an ostrich.
Okay.
What's going on with this Alfred Hitchcock scene?
Oh, I love that movie. Ah,
When I die a glorious death in battle, they will build statues like this to honor me.
Yes. keep up
cool.
the
Hey,
enthusiasm.
hey, what's your name, bud?
Are you asking Noah or the
I'm asking the
birds?
gladiator.
Okay, okay.
I am
interested-
Noah.
Oh, okay, cool. Because when this happened to me, I thought I was Antria. I just wanted to see if like maybe you manifested a whole nother
That's
personality.
because you're silly and weak-minded. You would not last
Oh,
long in the ring.
You're gonna have to shut up. I officially scared Noah better. This guy's a jerkwad.
So do you think that makes him more of a vulture or an ostrich?
Me, it's confused. Do you think this is some
Well,
type of puzzle?
honestly, ostrich, they're delicious. Their eggs are really big, and that's cool. And vultures, they're part of an important part of our ecosystem. Is sort of helping
Let us just destroy all of them.
clear. This guy seems to serve no purpose, so I'd feel bad for any bird looping him in with them. Nobody tells me to shut up. Not having it. Well, I'm gonna do what I've been doing and hope that it works. Hello, bird friends. What's your deal?
So you say, "Hello, bird friends. What's your deal?"
Yes.
Nothing
It's-
happens.
Okay, well, these aren't alive, and they probably don't have a riddle.
Do we maybe need to put them in some sort of order?
Try. Can you touch it? Feel if you feel anything around it.
Are they just giant statues like made out of like stone again?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no actual like feathers or
Any
Okay.
mouth holes? Maybe you can try to see if there's any.
are they on stands at all or are they okay. Tessa, you might have to move these things or turn them maybe. Are they facing each other?
They are facing directly out.
Hmm.
Yeah. See if you can twist or turn or push or pull.
Falcon, parrot, vulture.
If we look around, do we see any like grooves in the ground or any type of like marks around the actual statues, like they could be moved or augmented in some way?
Give me an investigation check.
Certainly. It's going to be a 15.
15. Okay, everyone can give me an investigation check.
Here we go. 18.
A natural 24.
A natural
Ooh,
24.
nice.
Okay.
A natural 1 from you, Jake.
It's a 19 plus some, so tasty. Good roll.
Lovely. So you begin to sort of feel around on the ground. And the first thing you notice is under a layer of dust. What languages do you all speak?
Ooh.
Common, dwarvish, elvish. That's it.
I speak Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Gnomish.
Lovely.
Look at you.
English and primordial.
Primordial.
I speak Elvish and Common.
Does the gladiator pick up any extra language for any strange reason, DM?
No, he does not. I'm just gonna need you to give me 1 second so I can pull this up. But feel free to engage with the gladiator very quickly while I prep this.
Dr. Gilchrist encouraged me to take foreign languages as part of my extra hours. So I thought it would be really good to understand plays in different languages. So
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Noah, what's your gladiator stage name? Like, what's your branding, bro?
yeah. What do they call? What do your enemies call you when they speak of your great deeds in fear and wonder?
They call me ah, and they're all dead.
All right.
So they don't call you anything.
Right before they're dead, they call me ah.
Noah's so much more interesting when he was scared.
So, written on the ground in Elvish, so I think at least two of you can understand what this says. It says, "He who asks is first, he who answers is second. The one that stands tall goes third, and the one that brings death is fourth. The last is the last."
Okay.
I want to do that repeated.
I'll-
So
I'll-
ask-
He who asks is first.
Yep.
He who answers is second. He who stands tall goes third. The one who brings death is fourth. The last is the last.
Okay.
Okay. Tall ostrich. So ostrich is third, right?
And death has to be the vulture.
Yeah, the vulture. Again, the carrion, important part of our ecosystem. Love to work with the vulture someday. That'd be so cool.
Who asks first? A parrot is either asks first or answers first.
Oh, a parrot would probably answer because they parrot the sound.
So
Two
then-
things. Obviously, the
no.
owl asks first. Second,
Who? Yes.
there are only 5 clues, and there are 6 birds.
Thank you for that second piece of input. Noah, that was very
Congratulations on math.
so owl, parrot,
Ostrich.
vulture,
Vulture.
I guess falcon.
The last is the last.
Well, we have eagle too. Where does that
You've
one
got
go?
eagle as well, yeah.
The eagle's the odd one out, or is it?
Yeah, it's
Last. The last is the last.
is the last. Well, why don't we do it how my boyfriend used to play puzzles? Just do all the ones that you know and then guess between the last two. So
Okay.
I'm gonna put them in the order. Putting the owl in first position,
Okay.
the parrot in the second position, the ostrich in third, the vulture in fourth, and then I'm just gonna put the eagle in last just to test it.
Okay. And what do you do with the vulture? Or not the vulture, the
Falcon.
Yeah.
I turn it awake. I feel bad that it's not invited to the party this time.
all right.
You might actually be. Don't worry,
I
sweetie.
think actually this is more of maybe a call. I guess you kids would call it a callback to something from more of my generation. Like the Maltese Falcon. It's more of like a red herring. Maybe it doesn't belong at all.
So you turn the falcon away and you place the others in this order, and nothing happens.
Or I could just be old.
Check underneath or around the falcon. Is there anything you can find?
First, let me try switching them. I move the eagle to where the falcon is, and bring the falcon to where the eagle is, and then go. I'm sorry, eagle. I don't know what we're doing. Sense is very sensitive to these birds feeling excluded.
Once again, nothing happens.
Oh. What?
Are they all made out of like identical stone?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Falcon,
Who asked this first? Hmm. Amir's stumped on this one.
Maybe they all get invited to the party, and then Tessa puts the eagle behind the falcon. Maybe they both go last.
Behind the falcon, like parallel to
Yeah,
it.
like they're kind of like
Nothing happens.
nuts. This usually works when my boyfriend plays Zelda.
You are very close, is what I will say.
Hmm. Who's almost done?
So we got the owl,
Mm-hmm. The
the
parrot,
parrot.
the ostrich, and the vulture. Whoever is last, I don't know.
Hmm.
I realize that because I said this was written in Elvish, I just want to clarify that the words are roughly the same as you would think about them in English. That might be somewhat important, maybe.
And the last thing is the last is the last.
Yes.
Is the ostrich the last one? Now which one's tall, falcon or eagle?
I've tried them both and see maybe something happens.
I would say an eagle would probably stand tall and proud.
Very proud. Cool. Tessa's gonna
Unlike-
swap the ostrich with the eagle, put the ostrich in the back, and then put the falcon back in that little corner and just go, I'm still so sorry. I think you're great. I saw a falconer at a medieval times once. It was
Oh.
brilliant.
Oh my god.
Does not like exclusion.
Oh my gosh. No, nothing happens.
Beans.
Hmm.
If it feels kind of tingly when you all in my head like that. I don't hate it. Hmm.
I still say we just break them all.
What I'll give you a little like if you had to organize the eagle and the falcon, just generally, what are some ways you might organize them?
If we were to do so alphabetically, the falcon would be last. Because F goes after E.
Hmm.
But if we're going by size, the eagle would be last because it's bigger. If we were going by food chain, eagle is still last. 'Cause it's
Yeah. Bigger. Yeah. Falcons are very small and cool. All right. Well, maybe they all get to go. So Tessa moves the eagle and the ostrich back to where they were, and then puts the falcon in line behind, and then says, "Now you get to be the caboose." She's very attached to this falcon.
And as you say that, the doorway behind the statue swings open.
Yes, you did it.
The gladiator really threw us off with this math thing. I didn't like it.
And
It
Tessa,
would have been easier to just break them all.
as you walk out into what you recognize as the courtyard of this castle, Noah, you suddenly remember
What
who
the
you are.
There's the Noah we know.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
And here we go again.
And you are face to brick with the castle wall. Tessa.
Okay, I'd like my blocking now, please. Thanks. Tessa starts looking around the ground to see if more light footprints show up.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Can I assist?
Yes, you can.
Please do. How can you assist?
You still have guidance from me.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Well as I rolled a 13 to assist.
Cool. So do I add that to what I rolled?
The whole 13, I wish, but
I wish.
It's
You
just a
just take the
D4
higher
for
of the.
guidance.
Oh yeah.
A D4 for
D4.
guidance.
Cool. Okay, great. Perception?
Yes.
Cool. 7.
7. Does anyone else want to roll a perception check for
yeah,
Tessa?
I rolled a critical fail back there,
Okay,
so
we'll take a look
anything will
around.
help.
Okay, 15.
15. Okay. Anyone else want to look?
I'd love to. Independently of my old roll, which was still a 13.
13.
Can I use that inspiration, actually,
Sure.
that I was gifted?
Absolutely.
Maybe a third time it'll be better, which it is. It's a 16.
Perfect. Noah, are you also looking, or are you in your own world?
No, I hate it here.
All right. So, Corwin, what you see, very similar to the footprints that led you all down and through the catacombs, you just see very sort of light handprints that go up the wall.
Okay. Tessa, this may need some doing here, but if I remember the stage directions next with the sets that I built, I believe you'll find some handprint blocking, and I think you need to go up the wall.
Oh, dang. All right. Climbing. That, oh, boy. Okay. Do I have rope?
Do you have rope?
I am looking. I have incense. Does that help? No, it doesn't.
I don't think oh god, I just said incels. Incels definitely won't help
They
you
would
here.
really not help at all. They don't know how to uplift any women.
How tall is the wall?
It's about, I'd say, 10 feet.
Would I be able to incorporate my steps of night?
Yes. How would that happen? What would that look like?
So, as a bonus action, I would first probably have to light my sword on fire again.
Tessa, all of a sudden in your hands, a fiery sword appears.
And then knowing that happened, I magically give Tessa a flying speed equal to her walking speed for 1 minute.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh, I can fly 30 feet.
That's awesome. All right, Tessa. So this sword appears in your hand. It lights up brightly, and you feel weightless.
Fly.
Sorry.
Tessa, just think what direction you want to go
Okay.
in. And
I would like very much to go up to the top of the wall.
All right, Tessa, you begin to lift off the ground, and you fly up and over this wall. As you do, could you please give me a quick little dexterity save?
Oh. Good luck.
14.
14. Lovely. So as you're going over this wall, you are able to just very dexterously avoid an arrow that flies right past your ear, as you realize that the battle in the castle is escalating and that things are becoming more tense. And you land on the other side of the wall, and immediately as you land, you hear a massive boom come from behind you. And please give me a quick little perception check.
Cool.
And everyone can.
10.
14.
5.
9.
Noah, you are fucking scared shitless. You are not focused on what's going on. Tessa, you're flying. It's scary. It's weird.
The arrow almost hit me, and I only have like 7 hit points. No, 13 hit points. I don't want to die.
Amir, as your field of vision sort of arcs over this wall, you see behind you where you just came from, stone pillars in the castle are beginning to crumble and fall, and the castle itself is beginning to fall.
We need to get out of here. We know we cannot dally anymore. Mir sees that the castle is falling, and if it falls on top of us, Mir thinks that we will not be leaving here ever again. So continue. Hop, skip, jump. You know the lines. Just trust your instincts.
And as you say that, once again, in the back of your head, you all hear clapping and cheering. And you all feel yourselves filled with this magical energy that mechanically provides you with a short rest.
Nice.
And while that is happening, those of you that have been entrenched in shadow begin to feel yourselves coming back into reality. However, the three of you, actually, no, Corwin and Amir, you feel yourself being pulled away from Noah and Tessa. And as all of this is happening, Tessa and Noah, you lose sight of your friends. And true, Tessa, you didn't really have sight of them to begin with, but you could feel their presence there. And the two of you find yourselves in a war camp. Well, not really a war camp, more of like a refugee camp where the people from these various places around the castle have come to flee from the drow that have been attacking. Corwin and Amir, you find yourselves in a true war camp. Amir, once again, you look down, you are dressed as Deimos. And Corwin, you are a amorphous knight. Noah, you look down at yourself and you are dressed in peasant's garb. And with that, we will wrap for tonight.
Oh, man. I was so ready.
Oh.
Oh, that was so good.
So good, yeah.
Such
I
a
hope you guys
tease.
had
Teasing us right at the
fun.
end, yeah.
Yeah, such a tease.
But remember to take your long rests and make sure, especially Tessa, that you get some hit points back, because I know that you're not.
Wait, long or short rest?
Yeah.
Sorry, short rest is the word that I'm.
We were so
Yeah.
close, Jake.
Yes. But again, like I said, if you ever need spell slots and you are really running low, talk to me and we'll figure something out. Let's chat after this. We'll figure out when we're going to do the next part. In the meantime, where can you be found? Whoever wants to go first.
Omar.
Sure, yeah. I'll go first. Hi, my name is Omar, aka Tail Weaver. I can be found at A Tale of D20s there. We are a podcast, TTRPG podcast. We do Dungeons and Dragons, Starfinder. We're going to be starting up our charity stream for a Trevor project coming soon. So you can catch all of that at our website, www.atailed20s.com, or on our socials at A Tale of D20s.
Lovely. Rachel.
Yeah, hi, yes, thank you. It's Rachel here. Hi. You can find me all over the internet under the handle at I am Rachel Quirky. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the whole deal. I Twitch stream every Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon, and I have 2 podcasts. One is called the Infinity Podcast, and it's about popular comics in pop culture, and the other one is Screen Snark, which is just about movies and TV. I recently talked a lot about Food Wars on the most recent
Cool.
episode and how much I love it. So yeah, good stuff.
Very cool. Zeki.
First off, Rachel, do you ever talk about Hellboy? Sidebar. And
Oh, we haven't, but we should because it's part of
Amazing.
it's part of the history of all this.
yeah. And then second, you can find me on the tubes as well, at Zektown on almost everything you can imagine. I stream here on Amateurish Productions as well as on A Tale of D20s, where been a player in some campaigns, including most recently a Theros multi-shot that Katie has also been a part of.
Yeah.
DM'd by Omar down here in the corner, other corner. And then I also DM the Natural Ones, as well as what do we call them? The Chaos Gals?
Chaos Ladies.
The Chaos Ladies, which is quickly becoming a little pet project that is
Super
growing very much bigger in scope, I think.
Than it was intended to be.
Yeah,
for
as these
sure.
Yeah,
players can, confirm.
I'm wondering how long my character voice can hold out.
But that's it. That's where you can find me.
Cool.
Jake, I know you're very social media savvy.
No one needs to find me anywhere.
Lovely. Fantastic. I am truly about to pee my pants. So let's
Oh.
raid Cat. And let's do that. And we will go offline and it will be lovely. And thank you all so much for there's Cat raiding Cat. I love
There's
Raid
it.
Cat.
cats, raiding
Okay.
cats.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Sindar.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye. This was so much fun. Bye.